these forms made by a mold system, not with chisel. Yes, no chisel.
¿Con qué tipo de herramienta cree que?
Moldes y calor.
Calor.
Sí, y no descarto porque antes había muchísimo oro aquí, ¿no? Y todavía lo hay.
Played it, someone please.
This is the mold. He thinks that it could be made of gold.
Right.
And he thinks that it was like pushed upon the rock.
Right.
Con calor, ¿no?
And the rock was made soft with heat.
With heat.
Yeah.
When the universal laws of the environment,
Laws of physics, environment.
No, are less density in the stone.
Sure, go ahead.
I have had to work quite hard with psilocybin to get into a deeply visual state, which I do get.
Look how square, yeah, look at how square, how...
Psilocybin, for some reason, with those issues.
Well, the thing is, what you're looking at here is this is Inca construction, that wall, like that.
And
See?
this is a previous...
Well, it's previous, but we can see the tool marks, so it can't be that ancient unless it was buried. Because you see, this is what you're looking for. When you see these marks, that is hand worked. But and like that.
This stone is Inca.
Exactly.
Why?
Okay.
Because have a white tone.
Yes.
No? Because the percussion of the...
It actually
the
bruises.
chisel,
Yeah,
no?
it bruises the stone. That's what happens when you work marble. You actually you bruise it, and so the finishing work is very time consuming. But the thing is, when we go to Sachsayhuaman and you see the giant stones, you'll see very few. So what you're looking at here is an example of recycling. You see the staircase, and then you see the wall to the right of it. The wall to the right of it is Inca period. The staircase itself is a different material, a different type of stone, recycled by the Inca. The Inca mainly used local stone in their construction. It's limestone in general in this part of Cusco. But the gray blocks, such as these here, that is more of an andesite, some would call diorite, but it's a harder andesite material, volcanic, and it's not from this area. This is another example where here you see the Inca work, and then you have these ashlar blocks, which are a harder stone and not a local stone. So what we're looking at is three different time periods according to Jesus Gomara, and three different cultures, three different time periods. The most recent is the Inca work, then there's a middle period, and then there's a hyper ancient period where the stone which has been shaped is so heavily weathered that it would have had to have taken thousands of years in order to create that amount of erosion. And the Inca were not around in this area that far back in time. They go back to about 1000 AD. So this is one of the largest stone constructions on the planet. You obviously don't get a sense of it right now, but as I walk away from it, you'll get a sense of the scale we're talking about.
There's no other stairs down.
So, of course, the great questions are, where does the stone come from? How is it shaped? And how is it moved? And a recent study by Russian scientists, where they had a sample of this stone, indicates that this may in fact be an incredibly complex form of concrete and that the outer surface was heat treated in the ancient past with 1,000 degrees Celsius heat. Clearly the scale of the stone by itself is telling us that this is not something that a Bronze Age culture such as the Inca could have accomplished, because bronze is too soft to shape the stone. The size of the stones go from several tons to 125 tons, and in some cases, like here, the tightness of the fit is so incredible that you can't fit a human hair in between the two stones. So how could it have been done?